Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go over all of the NPCs and what they do and how often they will show up in Animal Crossing New Horizons. There are a lot of new players from Christmas time when people got the game, and I am definitely only a little bit late to that. But I want to help some of you guys out, or if you already play the game, you might learn some new stuff. Alright, so first let's go over how often these villagers will spawn. These are like shopping ones, and they will often buy and sell from you. So those ones, you will get 5 of them each week. They're all on weekdays, and the ones that you didn't get the week before, so the next week after that week, say I got 5 one week, the next week, the ones that I didn't get that week would have higher priority that week. I hope that makes sense. I'll try and make a diagram on screen, but I need to be quick to edit this video. So number 1, we have Gulliver. He spawns on the beach passed out. You can wake him up with a net by hitting him in the head with it or just talking to him. In order to get him, you need to have the shovel DIY. He spawns during weekdays, just like any other shopkeeper. To help him, you dig up communicator parts for him, and they look like manila clams, and there's 5 of them. Next, we have Gulliver, who is extremely similar to him. He just is dressed up like a pirate, and instead of digging up communicator parts, you have to have a wetsuit. That's how you get him. You need to have a wetsuit. You go into the ocean, and you find his communicator. It's a high amount of bubbles, it doesn't move, and it's very small shadow size. Next, we have Sahara. She walks around on dry land. You need to have upgraded your house from a tent to a house. She sells 3 different rugs, small, medium, and large. She sells flooring and wallpaper. You get tickets from buying carpets. Small carpet gives you 1 ticket, medium gives you 2, and large gives you 3. When you have 5 tickets obtained, you can get a wall or floor from her for free. And they are separate from the walls and floors that you buy with bells, because you can only buy 1 of each without tickets. Next up, we have Daisy Mae. She comes on Sundays from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. She walks around randomly on dry land. You must have nooks crannies built. She does not buy items from you, but she will sell you turnips for the stock market. Next up, we have Leaf. Leaf comes in the plaza, will come any day of the week on weekdays. You will have had to have built Nook's Cranny. She shows up more frequently during Earth Day event/season, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And he buys weeds from you double the price than Nook's Cranny. Next up, we have Celeste. Actually, the day of making this, I have Celeste tonight, but I have ski club, so I don't know if I can get her. I might just log on to get a couple of shooting stars and try and find her for the recipe, but it'll probably be like 1 a.m. She comes around on starry nights with shooting stars, but she may not always be there, but she most likely will. If you know you have a heavy meteor shower, Isabel will announce it in the morning announcements. Well, not morning, just daily announcements. And she will also sometimes appear on nights where you just have a couple of shooting stars. So you can still get shooting stars even if they don't announce it in the announcements. Celeste comes from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. She will give you a free DIY recipe that is whatever goes with that space sign at the moment. She will not buy or sell, and you will have to have built the museum, not just the tent. Next up, we have Kix. He comes any day of the week. He will come in the plaza, and you will need to have had built Able Sisters, and he does not buy stuff from you. Next up, we have Label or Labelle. You'll have had to have Able Sisters built. She comes any day of the week. She comes from the plaza. She does not buy or sell, but she will tell you to dress up in a certain themed outfit and give you a piece of clothing to give you inspiration. And after that, the next day, she will mail you 1 or 2 Taylor tickets depending on how you did. And the next day, in the Able Sister shop, there will be Labelle limited clothing just for that day. Next up, we have Flick. Flick comes any day of the week and walks randomly around your island. Buys bugs from you more than Nook's Cranny does. He does not sell. You must have upgraded resident services to a building in order to get him. He runs bug-offs once a month in the summertime. CJ comes any day of the week, and CJ is basically the same as Flick, and he runs fishing tourneys once each season. In order to sell fish to CJ, though, you must complete a Sea Sports challenge, which is either catching 3 medium-sized fish, small fish, large fish, or 5 any-sized fish, and then to go talk to him once you have done it, as the catch fish as the wrong size, and you can't let them slip off of your line. Next up, we have KK Slider. He comes on Saturdays at Resident Services. He will appear on Sunday if an event occurs on Saturday, like a bug off or a fishing tourney. You must have a 3-star island to unlock him. He takes song requests from 6 p.m. to 4 a.m., and he does not buy or sell. Jolly Red will come any day of the week. He appears on a boat in the back beach. He does not buy. He does sell art, but watch out for fake artwork. He will sell quote-unquote rare furniture in quote-unquote rare colors. Some of them actually are rare furniture and rare colors, but they're not always so rare, so don't get your hopes up too much. You must have upgraded the museum to hold the art exhibit, and you will first see him walking around your island after upgrading the museum. Next up, we have Pascal. He comes any day, anytime, any month, because scallops are 24/7 all year round. So you must find a scallop to find him while you are deep diving. He will pop up, ask for the scallop, but you may not want to give him all of them because 1, they're worth a good amount of bells, and 2, you want to donate one to your museum. But otherwise, he will give you a mermaid DIY or a pearl and drop some knowledge on you. I have a video in the iCard in the description of the list of mermaid items that you give you that I made a couple of months ago. He does not buy or sell from you, and you must have a wetsuit to get him. Lastly, we have Wisp. Wisp will appear at night past 8 p.m., and you will have to walk up to him, talk to him, he will get scared, and then he will ask you to find all 5 of his spirit pieces around your island. You will basically just need to catch these with a net, so you will need a net in order to acquire them. So make sure that you have the net DIY recipe. After you find them, you'll give them back to him, and he will ask you, do you want something expensive or new? If you ask for a new item, he will give you an item that you do not have before. But if you ask for expensive, it won't always be expensive, because he does say, I'm not the best at determining what is expensive and what's not. So just watch out for that, because he may not give you something really expensive. It could be dirt cheap. But that's going to be it for this video. If you'd like to, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys later. Bye!